I lost 87 pounds, and I guess just want to talk about it while I get ready today. I've never done one of these videos before.
87 pounds? Okay, let's talk about it. Are we going to use the voice filter the whole time, or you know what, it's fine. Hi, I'm Adam, and I've been helping people lose weight in sustainable ways for almost 10 years, and I really hope you watch this whole video, especially if you're a parent or planning to be one. It's really going to change the way you think about weight loss.
This is me before when I weighed 230 pounds. I gained a lot after high school and in pregnancy.
There are many phases in our life where our bodies grow and change. After high school is a big one. I get so many adult women coming to me wanting to get back to their high school weight. And I have to remind them that they were teenagers back then. We all had physically smaller bodies, we typically moved more, and we had fewer responsibilities and obligations that took our time and energy. I tell them instead to focus on who they are right now and who they want to become rather than trying to be who they were. Another phase is pregnancy and childbirth, a process in which your body fundamentally changes. And yet, I also get a lot of mothers wanting to get back to their pre-baby weight. There's nothing wrong with wanting to make some changes in your life to improve your confidence, your strength, your quality of life, but is everything going to go back to the way it was before you had a baby? Of course not.
I tried to lose weight for years after having my son, but I would go for a week and then just throw in the towel. I actually paid for a Planet Fitness membership for 2 years and maybe used it 5 times.
I guess more than half of my clients are moms, and so are 2 of my trainers. I've got some dads too, and we've talked about the added difficulty of getting fit and being a parent. Raising kids takes a lot of your time, it zaps your energy, and guess what else takes your time and zaps your energy? Exercise! The result? No time and no energy.
I know the struggle of wanting something really bad and crying about it all the time, yet never doing anything about it. So that's why when people are like, I just can't get myself to start, I'm like, girl, I've been there, I know how it goes.
You know, it's hard to make exercise a routine without any children. It's got to be at least twice as challenging when you have a little one that constantly depends on you. So if you find it hard to stick with your fitness journey, hopefully you feel a little bit better knowing that you're not alone. So then what do you do?
I finally reached my breaking point, not only with being overweight, but a lot of things in my life. My failing marriage, I reached a breaking point, I hit rock bottom and was like, fuck this, I am ready to find myself again, be Lauren, and be healthy. This is not for me. All this negativity in my life is not for me.
I'm proud of you. I think one of the hardest things to do is to choose to put yourself first, especially if you're a new parent or a caregiver. It can feel so selfish at times to prioritize yourself.
So I told my husband I wanted a divorce, and I started focusing on myself, which I should have been doing a long time before then.
How about that? Divorced your husband, instantly lost 200 pounds of extra weight. But to your point, yes, if you don't take care of you, who will?
But my son has a rare disease, and my husband was kind of needy, so I put all of their needs before my own. I never took care of myself.
Here's an analogy I use with my clients all the time. If you've ever been on an airplane, during the safety briefing, they tell you that if the oxygen masks drop, you need to do what? You need to put yours on first before you put anyone else's on. And that's because if you're not taken care of, you're not going to be able to take care of the people around you the way you want to. Think of parenthood the same way.
My mom had this arsenal of workout DVDs. So I was like, I'm gonna go find you one of these DVDs. And I tried so many of them, and they were all super skinny fitness people that I couldn't keep up with. So I was like, yeah, no shit, you can do it, Miss Thing. I'm over here dying.
It's funny because when I started my weight loss journey, a friend of mine let me borrow a DVD workout called Insanity, and I felt the exact same way. But sticking with that program was what helped me build a habit for the very first time.
But then I found the Biggest Loser Last Chance workout DVD in her collection, and it was normal, bigger people doing the workouts, and it gave me the sense of, if they can do it, so can I.
I am by no means a fan of The Biggest Loser. The show was toxic and damaged an entire generation's relationship with food and exercise. The methods they used and the messages they sent were harmful to the contestants. And Jillian Michaels single-handedly made my job as a personal trainer a lot harder, because now I have to convince every client that I'm not going to scream in their face and make them throw up. However, putting people in larger bodies on screen for a group workout to help motivate you and show you that you can do it might be one of the few things they did right.
And I wasn't counting calories or nothing at this point. I didn't know anything about weight loss, but I knew I could put a DVD on and follow somebody.
Sometimes that's better, because when we do try and do too much too soon, we can get overwhelmed. It's like spinning plates. You try and do too many at once and you just end up dropping everything.
During this time too, I was trying to eat smaller portions. I saw some advice that using your kids' plates like tricks your mind into thinking like it's a full plate because it's smaller, but it's full. So I was using my son's plates, still eating garbage like Hamburger Helper and stuff like that.
Couple things. First, Hamburger Helper isn't garbage. It's just food. Describing foods as bad, unhealthy, junk, garbage, etc. makes us feel unnecessarily guilty and ashamed for eating those foods. And for a lot of families, especially single parents like yourself, Hamburger Helper is an affordable, convenient food option that goes a long way. So you shouldn't feel bad about eating something like Hamburger Helper if that's what works best for you. And please remember that kids pick up on those words, and using them is an excellent way to damage their relationship with food at a young age. Now, what we do want to think about during weight loss is portion sizes, which you did by using smaller plates. The whole trick your brain thing is probably false according to research, but I'm sure that just being more mindful of how much you put on your plate really did make a difference.
I like to say I started slow because I only started with that DVD and wasn't counting calories or nothing. And once I hit a plateau, I slowly started stacking.
Stacking habits? Fantastic. This is the approach I take with clients as well. Trying to go 0 to 100 right off the bat often leads to burnout, so starting with 1 to 2 realistic changes and building on those over time is the right way to do it.
And then I ended up being very successful.
So many aspects of fitness can make you a better parent, but please remember that you don't have to make fitness your entire life. Just part of it.